think I'm going to quit doing the cupboard.
Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie.
Hello everybody, Mindstorm here.
Hello everybody, it's Auntie Ange as well. Welcome to another little podcast we're doing today.
7th podcast.
And he should be up and running properly this time with any few hiccups.
So if anything goes wrong, I've got a recording backup that I can finally put up.
Oh no, I thought it did this originally. Well, yesterday we were playing
Crash Bandicoot. We're playing the.
I haven't had a drink, honest.
We're playing the Insane Trilogy remake, which is a fantastic copy of the original.
And somebody had the volume on something else.
Yeah, I accidentally left the game volume too high. I didn't realise because nobody said anything except for one loyal viewer I've had.
Yeah, pointed out that the volume's a bit high.
Volume's too high and we couldn't hear us.
We did a recording and a live stream yesterday of it.
Well, luckily I can fix that in the editing.
Yeah.
I just can't fix the live stream. But it's fine.
And then we're going to, we're going to play another one in the week.
Yeah, another part 2. How long do you think that one will last for? We did this one for 3 hours.
3 hours last night. You get carried away playing it though, don't you? And
such a good game.
Time goes into the next, and before you know it, I don't know what anybody else is up to through all this. Did anybody go to the pub yesterday as they reopened? Was it busy at all in town?
Well, also America had their Independence Day yesterday, so happy Independence Day to Americans yesterday. Hope you didn't party too hard.
You nipped into town. Was it busy at all?
Did I? I don't remember nipping into town.
You did, because you went and got us a takeaway.
Oh, well, I never really take notice, but it didn't look that busy. I mean, little, quite a few people going around.
So the question is, do we get another outbreak with this second wave? Everybody keeps going on too, or is it just a myth?
Well, Leicester seems to be having it at the moment, but I don't know how bad they've been doing it.
Yeah, but really, that could have been still continued from the first lot, because how do you know it's not gone quiet?
Well, this is a conspiracy thing now, is it?
I don't know, you just don't know, do you, with it all? It's just getting a bit... The mystery thing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Enter the Twilight Zone. Do-do-do.
Careful, but you get copyright claimed if you do that.
Well, I promoted their programmes they used to put on.
Yeah, they don't care about that. It's the fact that, the algorithms, like, they've just hummed a sound that's from another place. Copyright claim! Oh god, I hit the microphone cables. Copyright claim! Copyright claim! It's bad enough I started getting a lot more claims lately, out of the blue. I had to change my gaming outros now. I used to use a remix from that song Turn Down For What, or whatever it's called. And after all these years of using it, I suddenly started getting copyright claimed. I'm wondering if it's because of the new... the new activity I've been doing lately. I've been getting a bit more active on YouTube. So I'm wondering if that's what's caused them to track me down. So I tried to get a new outro, get a new music for outro that was claimed from no copyright music. Tried that, got claimed again, had to take the video down again, and remake a new one. It doesn't make that much difference. I just have to add it to my After Effects outro, listen for the beat, and then try and hit set markers and try and change where the logo does the vibrations. It's pretty simple, but it's just work I don't want to do.
Well, worst comes to it, get your brother to make something because he's into music.
Well, I'm kind of focused a bit more on the dubsteppy heavy drop things, which is what he doesn't really do. He's more... I don't really know what genre it is, but I know it's got a specific one.
Well, anyway, that's Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
And I do love playing that game. We used to play it years ago when it was on PlayStation 2. And some child, when I used to be with the dad, and we'd be playing it in the day in the holidays, and then what I say is, quick, your dad's coming home, so we had a quick blitz with the tidy up. because I used to play with the kids, and then and we were at parents' evening one day, and he said to me, "You've got something to tell me?" I went, "Like what?" He said, "You know, what you get up to in the school holidays?" "Well, not a lot really." He says, "And you tell me you're busy tidying up the house?" "Yeah." He then pulls me my son's exercise book, telling me about all the, how many times do you play the games? I was like, oops.
Oh yeah, we've always been playing Crash Bandicoot, even at, like, I've been doing it since I was a very young little boy.
Oh, we played the snakes on the mobile phone before they updated
the old classic Snake.
Yeah.
You know, you can get that on the App Store. You probably get a free one.
No, I'm not interested.
And they do it on Google.
Now.
If you go on Google and like just type Snake, like it gives you the games. And you can play Snake on it.
I know, but I got too much. I got that Disney one, Disney one.
Playing all that. What is it? Those
then,
match 3 games.
And then I used to do solitaire, but I got fed up of doing that because of the advertising. Just ruined it.
Yeah, ads have kind of ruined mobile games. Like obviously, like
I don't mind it, but it's every split second. It does me head in.
I mean, like mobile games a long time ago, like they were okay. Like you weren't bombarded with ads pushing in your face constantly. Like don't mind the few ads, it's okay. But like when you're trying to, like, you're just trying to enjoy the game, you're in the middle of a level, you go to tap something, and an ad swipes up the screen, makes you tap it at the right time, just then you get taken away, and it's like, can you not?
Yeah. Well, with the solitaire, when you finish playing the game, it could be a short game, because if you roll over the cards and it isn't what you need, then you quit on the game. You've got an ad, and then another, and then you think, well, do you know what? I don't want to play the game now because I'm sick to death. I don't mind if it levelled you to play like 5 games, then an advert. That's different. But when you just do one and the game was like a quick 2-second game, and then you couldn't move your cards anymore, and then you do it again, and then there's another ad, and then there's another ad, and you're like, oh, do you know what? It's not worth it because the ad's longer than the game itself.
Yeah.
So I haven't played it since then. But I do play, and my Cooking Fever, which is really good because I got all my top island done, and I got most of my island on the second level done now. I've done a couple on the first island, the very, very first island, and then the ship goes to a second island. That's nearly done, but then you get a helicopter takes you on a third island. The way you're looking at me. And then I've achieved all that, and I've also updated everything, the cooking, the restaurant. So I'm now doing it on something else. So that's the only 2 I've got really on my phone.
I just can't do mobile games. I hate them. Like usually, if I do end up downloading a mobile game,
Flappy Bird was good.
Flappy Bird was good. Just shame that the creator threw a fit after getting popular enough.
I like Flappy Birds.
But
you're frustrated with it because you couldn't get any further.
I forgot what my highest score was.
I most probably thrashed it anyway.
I doubt it. But yeah, I don't play mobile games anymore really. Anytime I do download a mobile game, it probably lasts on my phone or iPad for about like 10 minutes before I think, oh, this is rubbish, get rid of it.
I quite like my 2. I'm quite content.
Although I have been playing Plague Inc. lately since
Virus one.
Yeah, Plague Inc.
Oh, is that
since because my brother decided to get it for himself, and then he decided to kind of transfer it onto my iPad for me. So
I thrashed him yesterday on it.
Right, yeah, I was helping you out.
Yeah, but I still managed it.
So competitive. I was trying to help you out. God damn.
I wasn't. He was doing it all, and I was telling him which buttons to push, and I thrashed him.
I was also suggesting what to and not to, like what to do and not to do.
Didn't.
I did.
Didn't.
I did.
Now you was explaining them.
Yeah.
But
I was also saying sometimes it's a good idea not to do this because of this reason.
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
And then when it was a good time, I say, okay, now it's a good time to do this because of that reason. Miss Competitive.
I might allow you to have them.
I'm trying to be nice and everything, and then you've got Miss Competitive here, like, oh yes, I was better. I'm always better.
I did. I beat you at Halo. You thought you was being clever, and then you switched the control round on the computer system, and I still beat you at it.
Pretty sure I tried to do that to help you, not to be a cheat.
No, I think you did it to cheat, pretending you was going to
No,
help, but you didn't.
you're always like that. It's like, oh, Mindstorm. Anything that happens, you're always trying to make it hard. It's like, no, maybe I'm trying to help you.
It's not.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, if you want, we can play Halo again.
Got to finish off playing that other game. What was it? I'll never
Dead
get it
Space.
right. Dead Space. Yeah, halfway through that. If anybody's seen me playing it, if you go on his YouTube
Go to
page,
Mindstorm Gaming. Make sure you find the one with the headphones, by the way. Not all the other Mindstorm games that I'm seeing all over the place.
Yeah, and if you got, but I'm going to give you a warning now. I tend to scream.
That's what makes it even better.
I'm screaming on it because I'm being attacked by aliens, or or you hear me attacking them back. So
it's
that's
like,
quite.
get it! Oh god, I'm peeking the mic.
Well, what can I say? But it's true. It's coming after me! Get it! And I'm like that, and I'm not even playing it.
Sorry, you're getting a bit too loud. The microphone was struggling a bit.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm too loud now, am I? I get moaned at. Oh, Mum, you're too quiet. Ah, you're this. And now you get moaned that you're too loud. You can never win.
Look, I'm struggling enough as it is. I don't even have proper equipment, so you've got to try and you got to find a point where you can't be too loud, and then a point where you can't be too quiet. Where you're always mumbling and talking like this all the time. It's really hard to hear you. And then you like this sometimes.
Oh, that's loud. That
Exactly.
poor Mike. That's
You see
evil.
that? We've got to keep that in the yellow.
All right. Okay, then. Keep her in the yellow. That's a new one.
This woman trying to understand like media, like it's always like I'm trying to explain something. It's like, oh God, got to do this, got to do that, got to do the other, and you think my job's easy? You think the job's easy? You can take over if you
me
want.
yawning because he's boring me. That's one way of shutting him up, isn't it? Anyway, we were talking games. So we had a great time with Crash Bandicoot, which we haven't played for a year. And then we went on it last night, come up with something about a year.
Oh yeah, about how Cortex kind of like made progress a year later.
Yeah.
So it kind of like worked out with so we didn't play the game so after we completed it, obviously university got in the way, but we got back to it about a year later, and then it turns out Cortex, the villain, he made progress since the defeat, and then it goes 1 year later, so it just kind of worked out. Good timing for us,
wasn't it? Shut the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shut the window. You keep them going.
And everything. Oh, I've had a text. Shall I get a text out now?
What?
I've had a text saying they want a takeout, and I'm telling them no.
Oh. He can't even afford a takeout anyway.
No, I know. I've our job anyway. He's got no dosh on him.
That's what I just said. You just said it in a different way.
Well. So, what was we saying again?
Video
Now,
games, Crash Bandicoot. It was all
Yeah.
coincidence timing on the year.
I did enjoy that. I'm looking forward to playing it again in a couple more days' time.
Yeah?
Get some things out the way. Get sorted. I've been blitzing the cupboard out, and that's taken forever.
Got some more Minecraft to do.
Oh yeah, I've told somebody I'm going to play Minecraft for him, didn't I?
Yeah, damn. We'll have to do that at some point.
Yeah, that'd be good. Do it any time after Thursday, because I'll have a PC on Thursday. Hopefully.
Hmm?
I might have a PC on Thursday.
You might have a PC on Thursday.
When he goes to his girlfriend's.
Oh, funny. I've got my laptop, you know.
Oh, that's alright then.
It's not brilliant, but it does the job.
Well, it'd do just to play with this young lad. So, US. So that ain't going to hurt. He's in America.
Yeah?
That'd be interesting. But what else have we got? I'm blitzing out a cupboard. Has anybody succeeded their chores now lockdown's been lifted and got all the chores they thought I'll get out of the way? Or are you thinking, oh, I needed that lockdown a little bit longer and stuff?
I thought it would be done, but before lockdown started easing.
No, I'm asking other people.
I know, I'm on about us as well. I'm saying I thought it would be done
I've
before.
I've started to be a bit lazy. Well, I've got other things on the go.
Procrastinating.
I've been doing my coursework and stuff, haven't I? Until I finish that, and it's drained my poor little brain, my brain's gone shriveled up.
Doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't. So it's shriveled up, until I recharge from that and stuff. So, and then you've got to be in the mood, because I notice when I do a job and I'm not in the mood, it takes even longer, where if I just focus. I know I'm doing long on my cupboard, but I'm blitzing each shelf out and organise it and tidying it up, because that was our dumping ground and been our dumping ground. So
Yeah, now the sofa's a dumping ground.
no, everything. The sofa is categorising everything. So because I'm doing a couple of showers, what I've done is place things on the sofa. So the sofa isn't really. It's been like say bank statements. I've been putting bank statements in one pile, or certain letters. I've been putting them in a certain pile, and I've placed them on the sofa, so it gets categorised away properly, catalogued away properly and everything. So that's what's been happening. And as if anybody else noticed, when you tidy up anywhere, or organise anything properly, the room gets worse before it gets better. Like I was blitzing out one room for somebody. I was helping them organise their home, and it looked a lot worse because we started in one corner of the house, and then the other three corners looked a mess. So then I went to corner 2, and then corner 1 then looked a bit of a mess. And then I went to corner 3, so 1 and 2 then looked a bit of a mess. And then I went to corner 4, and then 1, 2 still looked a bit of a mess. But then time I got back to 1, you could start seeing, it's like you're going round in a circle, tidying up everywhere, sorting out, and then eventually you just see the nice cleanliness, and everything starts put in its place. Like I'll go in the cupboard now, and I'll start seeing things being put tidy and stuff. I know I've got my phone on for a change. I normally have it not on at all. I normally walk around with my phone on silence, because when I'm at work, when my phone tings, it sort of like goes on silence, because it's not fair when you're cleaning somebody's house and your phone's pinging. They think you're looking at your phone when you're not. You're just concentrating on your job. Because nothing worse than somebody's paying you and then they're on the phone. I wouldn't like it. I'll tell them where to sling the hook. So of course my phone then is constantly on silent, and of course for a change I put it on, and all you can hear is the pinging in the background. Ping!
Yeah, it's always hard to get in contact because it's always on silent.
Oh, someone says, hi, see you in 47 minutes.
Yeah, that's when I had it put up an hour ahead.
Oh, bless.
It's Dan.
Hello, Dan, are you alright? So now I'm sort of like, and then when I'm at home, of course I've still been leaving it on silent. Everybody's going, have you not got your phone on, Ping? Put the phone on. Take it off silence, because I'm in one end of the lounge and the phone's somewhere else in the lounge, and then I don't hear it or take notice of it, and then I see all these messages that I've got to reply to. I know, looking at me like that, I feel so sorry for her eyes.
So sorry for her, more like bloody hard work.
So yes, that's my exciting time anyway.
Very exciting.
I had a nice gift the other day.
Oh yeah?
My carpet cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that came nice. I've got to email them a thank you letter. So yes, I've used that already on my car and church's chairs, and then somebody's asked me if I can use it on their carpet because they've had stains. So that's an exciting one.
Just been working more and more on my media stuff, really. Continuing live streams as usual. Not keeping to a schedule yet though.
How is everybody else coping with this lift? Because obviously of the lockdown being lifted and that, because people say the second wave, but I don't know.
What?
I really don't know.
Have you seen the amount of crowds that's been going on all over the internet?
What, in the pubs and
Everyone
stuff?
huddling up and everything. Well, not just in the pubs, but also out in the streets.
Yeah, I know. Well, just time will tell, won't it? Just time will tell.
Yeah.
I'll give it. I reckon if we're going to have a second wave, we would have done it by now.
I'm still waiting for all these other second waves, to be honest.
And if we haven't had one, I don't think we're going to get one. because round about now, everybody the illnesses should rise. Everything. The only people I feel sorry for are the doctors and the ICU units, and cancer patients that are gonna wait to have their treatments. And that's what I feel for. Because some people, but then hopefully they start lifting off, so people can start going into the hospital, not going into hospital. And that. Yeah, what excitement have you got to say? Nothing much.
Nothing much else, really.
I'm avoiding the news because I'm sick to death of hearing doom and gloom, and I find the media at the moment is just so biased. Instead of being open-minded, they're just giving a argument for number one instead of giving a two. When I was growing up, through life, I always got told through media you'd give two options, like you fight one and two cases.
Two sides to an argument.
Now I just think it's all just one, so I'm completely really stopped watching telly. Well, I've got to watch. I watched Marvellous the other day. That's to do with Stoke-on-Trent gentleman. It's on BBC Two, and I got it on catch up, and it's ever so good. It's quite funny in some places and tearful in others, especially when he loses his mum. That's an interesting thing to watch. I keep nagging people to watch The Last Kingdom. I am such a fan of that programme. I really am.
You try to get me to watch it, but I'm just not a series person. Especially if it's going to be, I wouldn't say medieval. What is it? Just old-timey.
It's medieval.
Oh, okay.
It's when Alfred was become...
I never know what's what. I've kind of like...
A lot of people don't like it because it's like the costumes aren't properly to that generation, or this isn't that generation. I'm not watching it for that. I'm watching it because I watched it and thought, and I like Vikings and stuff, but I like the fact is, Alfred and how he's deciding how he become to get in England. And now I'm like, well, actually, yeah, I didn't realise there were several kings, because I forgot, when you get told these things as a child, you forget as you get older. And then because it comes on, I thought, actually, yeah, how did we actually become in England? Because we had King Wessex, King Cornwall, King Wales, King up north, People are going to go, she don't get everything right. But, there's so many. And I'm intrigued on how we became a democracy and how things have held. And Alfred wanted everybody to be on a trial before you hung them or punished them. So, yeah, of course, when you're doing something like that, then you redo a bit of research and you look into a little bit. So, out comes the Google and stuff, because it's like at your hand. And
the Google.
The Google, yeah. So, it's quite... to me, I like it. I sort of like anything like that. I've been watching the Night's Fall. That's a good one. That's to do with the temples in France. Because, it's just... how everything becomes what we are, where we are today, and everything. And poor Americans, they've had to take away with us because we went over there and they ended up with our democracy. And 1215 is when Parliament took over. Well, before that, it was all done by the churches. So that was an interesting moment. I'll have to find out which king or queen was in charge. Well, we've only had 3 queens, I think.
I'm just not that into old-timey things.
No.
I don't mind some history learning, but when it comes to movies and shows and stuff, I'm a bit picky on it. Also, especially if it's a series, because then I feel like it drags, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, but it's quite funny. Season 2, episode 5, in The Last Kingdom, there is Beacon or whatever, Uthred and his monk sitting outside the ale house. That clip I just totally love. And when I feel a little bit down and fed up with the world, we think, I just put that little clip on for about a few minutes, and I just love the facial expressions. I really do.
What? Okay.
And it just cheers me so up watching Uthred's face with surprise, because he clocks what's up with the monk and the beacon.
Right, Your Royal Highness, calm down.
So yeah, so that is my favourite. I've set everybody through that bit. There's a lot of grain
yeah.
and noise in the background. Yeah,
knew it.
unfortunately.
I've been messing. Oh Christ! Bear with me.
Ah.
I've been trying
Something
to.
always goes wrong, doesn't it? Always.
Let's have a look.
I'm watching him doing his podcast microphone.
Is that any better?
Oh, bless him. Something always goes wrong.
Something always goes wrong. I can never figure out the audio thing. I've been turning to Reddit to ask about the situation, and it's just too hard, and they've left.
Oh.
So I'm not going to find out if they feel like it's improved.
Oh, well, just the way it goes, isn't it? You have
Oh,
to.
no.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, no. Oh, it's just the numbers.
Yeah,
That's better.
lovely.
Oh, okay, good,
that's
jeez.
all right then. Thank you very much. Oh, we don't have much joy with the sound system, do we?
It's because I don't have a proper kit. That's why. I've got one of those. Christ. It's called a video mic, and basically it's supposed to sit on top of your camera. But even then, it's always quiet, and it's really frustrating because, like, you can't hear anything when I record with it. So then I have to turn the volume up, and then when I turn the volume up, I then get a lot of noise, and then I try to silence the noise. But when I silence the noise, it sounds like muffling, like I'm trying to shout through a pillow. So basically, I'm just shouting like this through the microphone. It's like bloody technology.
The joys of it.
I can't afford a proper kit. It costs hundreds. I can't do it.
Oh.
This microphone was bought second hand.
Oh, bless you. And I can't help you out.
No, I'm not expecting you to.
I'm not going to. I'm like one of many who's gone and lost all their jobs through this corona.
Me, I'm trying to make a job.
Some people have done pretty well. I've got a friend who actually has done really well through this lockdown. Her business has picked up. Some people picked up hobbies they forgot they could do. So yeah, in some ways it's a bonus. Yeah, I'll tell you something really not really important or anything. You know them water barrels that collect water from the rain? I've got a leaking one. Where
suddenly go from people doing the hobbies to instantly water barrels.
Because I'm thinking of garden, you see, because I've been doing my garden.
So basically you've got a leak on the water barrel and we need to empty it.
Need to empty it, and then I've got to super glue it where it's cracked so we can fill it up when it fills all the water again, it might not leak.
What's that brand, that guy that does all the tape? I forgot what it's called.
You know about duct tape?
No, like he does this special tape that you can, that's like waterproof, it's great for sticking things together and pipes and everything like that.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Think about it, I might have some in there, yeah.
Oh, you don't, it's...
Oh,
nah.
okay, I won't have any in the shed then.
Oh, what's it called?
Well, he's going to rattle his brains. But yeah, that's a kind of jumping at the hobby garden, and then I've gone, oh,
water barrels! Yeah. What a thing to talk about! Water barrels!
I know. Oh, well, this is supposed to be a random thing we do anyway. Different. I don't want to do two.
Yes, let's talk to everybody about water barrels! How interesting!
No. I should do a miniature video recording of it. See, look, can you see it leaking here? This is where it's leaking.
Entertaining! Christ.
Do you know what? They're getting an insight what you have to put up with.
Please help me.
Oh dear, I suppose we best start wrapping up soon, aren't we? Because that'll be our half an hour up.
True.
Go so quickly.
Too quickly. But also we did struggle a lot at the start. That did not help.
No, it's sort of like like an old-fashioned car when you're at the front and you start it up, and then once it goes.
What kind of metaphor is it, Mum? So old-fashioned. I think those shows about the old days are getting to you a bit. Oh,
my little medieval days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to season 5.
It's just evolving, but backwards.
That's how I feel when I've got to get up in the morning. Oh, here we go. I need my coffee to kickstart me. And then I'm off doing my stuff.
Alright, I guess that'll be the finish for now. But make sure you make sure to subscribe and check out next week's podcast, I guess.
Yep.
Or
And if you haven't watched The Last Kingdom, do.
lovely. We're not getting sponsored, by the way. So
No, we're not actually, but I do.
I've got to clarify that, otherwise people start getting questions and I start getting like bloody letters through the door being like, right, we're suing you. And I'm like, grr.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean, oh, well, it means I'll lose monies. Monies that I don't have.
Sue wants something we haven't got.
Alright, so make sure to help support our Patreon at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. And because everyone's a bit hard up, so the free way of helping out is just simply subscribe and watch our content, and that will help out a lot as well. Also check out the Mindstorm Gaming channel at Mindstorm Gaming. There is no link to it, it's a bunch of jumbled code at the top, so it's just search for Mindstorm Gaming and find the headphones.
Yep. We'll be back next week.
Yep, next week.
And again.
Same time, 6 p.m. UK or BST, British summertime, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. So, thanks for listening.
And I hopefully see you again soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.